NC State going up tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Wants to throw again. Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Takes a hit as he fires. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. So North Carolina's offense has the ball for the first time. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big thing? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. And the Tar Heels will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run play action. Right down the middle. Working on the right. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Quickly complete. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. They go to the ground. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Looking deep down the right side. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly complete. Both these teams have had some good moments this year, and they'd love nothing better than to improve their bowl positioning, build a little momentum by getting a win in this one.
You're just trying to punctuate the season, right? How big would it be for one of these two programs to finish the year as a ranked team? It would help them so much in the offseason with recruiting and really help their confidence looking ahead to next year, David.
And confidence and momentum and just learning how to win.
Oh, what a spectacular spectacular layout and catch. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down. Pressure coming. And as he throws.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You got a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. NC State might think about going for a big one on second and short. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They thought they could just run it on third. Short, but this defense was there to make the stop. NC State to bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Looking downfield on first down. A little screen to the running back. Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Leaves it with the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the pack on third down. Oh, they're after him. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Tar Heels decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Off the play fake on first down. Finds a man on the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll move the tight end. Trying play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds the tight end. Lowers those pads. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. Punt is in the air. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Out of the gun, the inside give. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Makes the grab down the middle. At the 35, he's got room. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the grab. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. And guys, bringing the heat is what any defense is about, but you have to stop short of making that official reach for his flag. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Off the play fake. He's got the tight end. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Man, what a great break on the ball. Way to knock it down. But, man, this situation, they're almost in field goal range. Had a chance to maybe take some points off of the board. That's a big play that we might circle back to later.
And that is no good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up.
And that's frustrating. I mean, you put a drive together, you're in scoring zone. Like, this is a green zone. You should be making all of these kicks, these short field goals, the chip shots. Kickers have to come through. They got to do their job.
They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll do it himself. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Wolfpack with a lot of options on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. NC State quick to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He'll work his way down to the 28. NC State with the 1st and 10 here.
When you play zone coverage and you got a wide receiver that's a beast, it becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. NC State comes to the line to deal with 3rd and short. Unleashes to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Then so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Breaks into the open. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Give to the running back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Unloads to the right. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. And the Tar Heels are rolling down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Now the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Got his man quickly. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a 3rd down stop. Gonna look downfield again. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is you turn around after the play fake, and bam, that defender's right in your face.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Toss sweep, try to get it outside to the right. Finding an escape route. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. NC State, after that explosive run, might go right back to the well. Pulls and fires complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wide receiver going in motion. The play action fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Running into the open space. What a tackle in kicks on the play. Looks as if NC State will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. Running back searching for a hole. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass on second down. Right on the money. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be fourth down. The kick is on its way, and no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they can do it with ease.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Wolfpack with a 1st and 10 here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. NC State has work to do to convert this third down. He lost one down the sideline. Makes a catch at the 15. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. The give to the back. Plows through the defense. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. The give to the tailback. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. He splits the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying to knock him.
On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. This drive will open from the 15. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Bring in the heat. Take off. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Wants to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And the standout player on the defensive side of the ball has been that boogeyman back there at safety. They try to run it, he's filling the holes. They try to throw it, he's either picking them off or trying to take dudes' heads off. good luck making adjustments. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
North Carolina State will kick it off to open the third quarter. Let's see what he can do with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Going to swing it on second down. Hauls it in. Good, solid pickup on that one, and they've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Pass to marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. They'll give it to him again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Tar Heels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The give from the gun. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. The noise level is relentless here on second down. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Finds his big tight tight end. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Now second and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Back to pass. Working that left side now. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Got it set up on the outside. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top, 10-9. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Some misdirection with the counter. Fighting off the defender. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. They'll run play action. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Here's the handoff. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Wolfpack. They take the lead with the 6. The defense just lost track of it. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Feels as if the whole city of Raleigh is trying to help out the Pack on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And, heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Still on his feet. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. The Wolfpack with lots of ground to cover on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. They'll move the wide receiver. Now on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing yardage, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. Pulls it and fires to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So we open the final period with a third down play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Finds his tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. The least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Leaves it with the running back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll leave it with him. Got a little space. Made a defender miss. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Wolfpack, after that big play on the ground, might just run it until they stop it. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Fires to the tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on second down. The run from the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. NC State comes to the line to deal with third and short. Trying play action. It's complete. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Try to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, NC State.
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Unloads it downfield. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Good blocking up front. Great job following it. He's got 6 to the 18. The Wolfpack faithful screaming at the top of their lungs, desperate for a third down stop. Finds his big tight end. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Off play action on first down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Off the play fake. Fires to the tight end. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with third and 4. And the Tar Heels come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun on third down. Under fire, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. NC State sending the offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's complete to the left.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Finds the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw again. Gets it to him on the screen. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. NC State on the move, set up with another 1st down. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. This offense thrives on those big, explosive plays, and that one has them set up with a 1st and 10 from the 17. From the red zone, looking for a space. Skips away from pressure. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They're working that left side. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. NC State will line up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Carolina State, and the stomping has commenced. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. He'll start this drive going to the air. Finds a man in the middle. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Shoots it to the left. He makes the catch. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Tar Heels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Looking for the goal line. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, UNC! Fired red zone for the score.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
Safe completion on the screen. He's back in the end zone for the two-point conversion and followed the touchdown as he single-handedly is trying to keep them in it. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. North Carolina State has it back in the offense, headed to the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with the victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Makes the grab on the left. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Wants to throw again. Got a man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to throw on 3rd down. The throw to the outside is complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The screen, and watch out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got the quick pass. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Wants to throw on 1st down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. When you deal with a rivalry game, you have to live with the outcome for a full year. And this one is going to rest in their minds for the entire season going into next year.
And it's not going to sit well with the losing team. When you lose these, you're going to get hounded and you're going to get hate. You're going to get social media is going to destroy you about losing to your rival. But you got to put it past you. It is just one game. It's not that big of a deal. Well, Jesse, yeah, it kind of is.
Yeah, it kind of is a big deal. You're right, David. I mean, a lot of these kids, they played with each other or against each other in high school. They've known each other for a long time. There's going to be a lot of trash talking going on, not just between players, but the fans, their families, coaching staffs. This is a game that's going to get talked about for an entire year. And you talk about wanting to get revenge, it's going to take some time.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.